So today, I'm going to do a series of talks over the next few weeks about the basics of the science of mind. And today, I want to talk about the thing itself, where everything begins. And there's no other place to begin but with the thing itself. So, the science of mind, or the study of the science of mind, is a study of first cause, spirit, mind, or that invisible essence, that ultimate stuff and intelligence from which everything comes. The power back of creation, the thing itself. So when I'm talking about the thing itself, I'm talking about that which is everything. You can call it God. I don't call it God because of the misperception that people have using the word God, thinking it's a man up in the sky, a superior being, a father image. That's anthropomorphizing God, giving God human qualities. But the idea is God is not human. God is everything. It is the seen, the unseen, the known, the unknown. It is that which creates, it's that which creates out of and from and to. There's nothing that is not the divine. So when we study the science of mind, we study first cause, we study the divine, we study the invisible power, we study the infinite intelligence, we study the power behind all creation, and we call it the thing itself. When we're referring to the thing itself, we become to understand that the thing itself has no agenda. And therefore, to think that we do not have, and therefore, we can think. We have freedom because it has no agenda. We are individualizations of it. Therefore, we're free to use that power. It's the freedom to use the creative power of the thing itself is the birthright of every human being. That's right. You were born to create. You were born uniquely to create uniquely as only you can, because only you will desire what you create. Do you get that? What you determine is an abundant life is different from any other person on the planet. What you determine is a perfect, loving relationship will be different than any other person on the planet. And there's no one there to judge you. The thing itself does not have an agenda. And because it doesn't, we're free. We're free to use the power that created everything. And it is our birthright. It's everyone's birthright. Biggest thing we mistake is that we're limited. But we're not limited by the thing itself, but rather by our own beliefs of how this power works through us. That's the key thing to understand, is that our limitation is a limitation we've created in our mind. For whatever reason, whether it was our upbringing with our mom and our dad, whether it was through being brought up in a specific religion when we were young, whether it was the family structure, the extended family structure, whether it was the school system, whether it was the circle of friends, what ethnicity we were brought up in, we have been given, not consciously, but maybe, limiting beliefs. Beliefs that who do we think we are, that we feel worthy of so much more. But we are. We're free to experience anything that we can believe. If you can believe it, you will experience it. But do you have the spiritual coin, the amount of effort to create a belief that attracts more to you? Or do you feel yourself as limited because you don't think it's possible? Well, to the thing itself, all things are possible. There is no limitation. Being that this thing and universal creative law are one, we understand that there are no favorites in the universe. And this power responds to each of us at the level of what we believe. So, myself, the power responds to me. No matter what anyone else is experiencing, it responds based on my belief. The power responds to my wife. Not what I believe about her, but what she believes about herself. It responds to my sons, my granddaughter, my friends, everyone on the planet. This universal power, this creative law, responds to everyone the same way, to the level of their belief. So there are no favorites. You often hear that God favors the United States. God favors the Jewish people. It doesn't, because everything is an expression of God. That's man anthropomorphizing God. God bless the USA. Well, God does bless the USA, and it blesses Canada, Central America, South America, Asia, Australia, Europe. It blesses everything because it's all God in expression. You see, we in our humanness have created some really absolutely divisive and ridiculous things. We're all one at source. So then we ask the question, so why do some people heal and others not? It's not that one person favored and the others not, but rather one person's belief is fully embodied while the other's is only a hopeful wish. People wish they had perfect health. The question is, do they believe they have perfect health? And if you believe you have perfect health, it means your thoughts, your words, your actions, and your feelings are all aligned in a healthy, vibrant lifestyle. You eat what is healthy. You do things that are healthy and good for you. You feel the healthy vibration in you, and you do it on a regular basis. I'm no different than any other human being my age, but yet I've been told by the doctor that my health is in the top 1% of people my age at this time. The only difference is my view of myself, my view of health, and how I'm living according to that view. I don't wish for it. I live it. You see, when we align our consciousness with the creative force of the thing itself, we become co-creators of our reality. Our thoughts are not merely passive reflections, but rather are active agents that shape the world around us. My sons ask me, why won't I watch these movies with all this violence in it? Because that violent thought can be a passive thought entering into my mind, and it will have an impact on me. And I choose not to have that happen. I choose to watch things that inspire me, that nourish me, quite frankly, that make me laugh. Because I truly understand that the life we see is just a perspective. And as a perspective, it's an illusion. And I don't want to take it serious. Because life is not meant to be taken seriously. It's meant to be enjoyed. Are you enjoying your life? If you're not, you have a choice to use the thing itself differently in your life by creating a new belief. Each of us, while being one with all that is, we maintain our individual identity through our personal use of the creative power. We draw from life what we think into it. Think about your life right now. If you're in a state of poverty, are you constantly worried about money? Are you thinking you don't have enough? Are you thinking you can't get enough? Are you thinking, well, I'm not worthy of being a millionaire? Oh, yes, you are. You're worthy of being a billionaire. You're worthy of being a trillionaire. But can you build the belief? That's really the key thing. Can you build the belief? And once you've built the belief, You'll know because your demonstration of whatever you built the belief in will show itself into your life. When we understand what the thing is and our relationship to it, we can effectively create a life that is meaningful and rewarding. I think those last two ideas are the most important in this talk, that you want to create a life that is meaningful and rewarding to you. Not to your mom and dad, not to your partner, not to your children, not to your grandparents, not to the church, not to society, not to business. Meaningful and rewarding for you. So you have to think for yourself. Come up with what juices you. What juices you? And then build beliefs around it. And use the thing itself. The very power that created you, out of it, which you are a part of, and you are actually using the same creative law that it uses to create that life that when you leave this earthly body, you say, yeah, my life had meaning and I feel fulfilled. That's what life is about. The key thing to remember is that nothing changes until you change. Everything begins and ends with you. And the power that is within you is the thing itself. Use it wisely and create a meaningful and fulfilling life, starting right now.